Oh, let me turn it down. This song called Ocean Spray by Moneybag Yo. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundant Tarot. It's lit. This reading is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for the last half of May 2025. My returning viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in, locking in, hit the like button, telling all your friends. Friends was good. Subscribe to the channel. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I see pick cards and general readings. So tap in and hit the bell. That'd be sweet. Okay. As you can see, this is a redo. Okay, so this cut my shit up for whatever reason. You don't worry about it. So look, ocean spray. Look at that guy. I don't know somebody how they drinking this song. I don't know. That's what this song about. And then I'm looking at this Spirit Junkie box, and I seen Bernstein. I don't know if that's got anything to do with anything. I don't know. It stood out to me. Anywho, let me tell you all the last reading. Let me tell you the notes that I wrote here, okay? Also, anybody interested in a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. Anybody interested in tipping your reader, the information is in the description. Thank you kindly in advance, okay? Never expected, always appreciated, okay? So what's it say? Pisces. What I wrote is competition where? And then I wrote, you doing dark magic. Or you were saying that to somebody like, competition where? You doing dark magic. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, I wrote, want to argue because you don't want them in your life, okay? Want to argue because you don't want them in your life. And judgment, evil stealer, somebody evil, they probably an energy harvester, stealer, something like that. I wrote can't steal from original. I'm trying to see if this was general message. No, I think that was for the general reading. Yeah, somebody want to argue with you because you don't want them in your life. Okay, that's what I wrote for the last read. This reading could be about something totally different. 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Maybe not totally different. We'll see. Okay. So I'm talking to God. I'm gonna get a spirit junkie card. I trust y'all are doing well. It's a choice that we make each and every day, every moment of the day. Okay. But then I was gonna say, don't let nobody gaslight you. Like, why like this? Like somebody try to get you purposely out your square, and then when you react or when you talk to them or whatever like that, they're like, oh, what you were doing too much. Yeah. Don't be gaslit. Okay. You could be doing just enough. Okay. I don't know. You got to put somebody in their place or what. I don't know what's going on. Let me see something. This for Pisces. I really feel like a Pisces woman is more likely to put somebody in their face than put somebody in their face than a Pisces man. I don't know. See how it resonates. Okay, let's talk about it. You said back in that mode. This feature. You said we got another one. What is this? Pluto ski. Pluto ski by future. Anyway, God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me, of the highest ascent of my life. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus, making sure we're all protected during this read, and we got clear direct assist messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals, Lord. Okay, so let me see. Let me get one card on the table for Pisces. Look, listen, on this channel, there's no window shopping. Y'all not gonna be just watching me. This is not TV. Hit the like button. This is YouTube. Be interactive or step. Okay, so let me make it one card. It says, my power lies in my peaceful presence. Okay, no matter what your gender is, male or female, you could be like, you know what? I'm not getting into it with anybody. I'm gonna hold my energy. I'm gonna hold my power. There could be people trying to get you off your square. You're not allowing it to happen. You're saying this affirmation. My power lies in my peaceful presence. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button. Okay, subscribe if you're new. So I'm gonna get a I don't know what he's saying in the song. All I heard is Okay, so this is for Pisces. Let's see how Pisces can manifest their mastery. Whoever's sending me some shit to my heart chakra, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. All right, so Pisces, perfect health. Isn't that appropriate? My core essence is part of the creative source, and it floods my cellular structure with the pure light of perfect health. Look at God. The pure light of God flows constantly through my cells. The pure light of God flows constantly through my cells. Something about health, okay? You can be working on your health. Health, it's not just about eating good and dieting, but that's the same thing. Eating good and exercising, that's what I mean. It's not just eating good and exercising, it's also the thoughts that you have. And I almost want to say the beliefs that you have too. Okay? If you believe that your core essence is part of the creative source, it's flooding your your cellular structure with the pure light of perfect health, then that could improve your health or that could make you maintain your health. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get some karma cards. This is for Pisces. I don't know why I was gonna say Scorpio. This for Pisces. Let's see what it's on. It got me like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's called Freaky Tea by Tia Corinne. All right, so let me see. Clear any interference with this card. Let me get a house, planet, and sign card for Pisces. Summarize Venus last half of May 2025. What's going on with them? What in the She said, just let that nigga be. Again, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let me get a planet card on the table for Pisces. Let me get a planet card for Pisces. Is there any interference with these cards? Let me get a planet card for Pisces. Beautiful. Let's talk about it, Pisces. All right, houses, fourth house. What makes you feel secure, support your home base or family? As you did in the past, your home base or family, do what makes you feel secure. So you could be fortunate to have a family where when you're around them, you feel at peace. And maybe they could also make you feel powerful. Okay. They make you feel secure. And I feel like when I went to school, I learned that there's certain milestones that we go through. You know, you start as a baby, you start as a baby, and then you become a child, and then you become an adult. And then it's like the first the first thing is trust versus mistrust. I just thought about that. You could be around family that you could trust, okay? So it gotta resonate. Okay. Okay, I see you, KLB. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by synergetic pairing, but I'm feeling like that's what's in your chart, okay? So I'm looking at Sagittarius energy, insights to understand the wisdom of resulting from the understanding of your highest ideals, the rules of get it out to the world. Maybe you're somebody that you teach people how to like be at peace, to like, I don't know, you could be into meditation, you could be into deep breathing and chants, mantras, shit like that. That could help people. It just made me feel like be their best self, okay? I'm looking at trouble, it's South Node energy. It says there will not be anxiety about trouble. Okay, what's it say? Remember, reconsider. Now is not the time to. I feel like now is not, okay, cool. It feels like now is not the time to backtrack. Okay. You could be dealing with somebody that's in their South Node. I don't know if you're dealing with this person, but it could be your energy. Okay, this is one. Somebody like that. Okay, so I'm using the Lover's Path Tarot. Let's see what's going on. I did pre-shuffle, and wisdom is at the bottom of the deck, which is the High Priestess, which is y'all energy. So it's calibrated. So let me see something. Okay, so what you so you could be on your path, on your journey, whatever it is that you're doing. You could be doing something consistently. I saw a Princess of Coins. That's why I said that. I just saw the Two of Cups. Is there any experience with these cards? Do you want to know? I stopped on illusion, which is the no card. That's your energy too. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, whatever I say, take out resonance. I'm looking at the Ace of Coins, Desire, which is the Chariot energy. At the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at Awakening. So let me see something. Ace of Coins is a blessing straight from God. It could be in money. It could be in more time, more energy, or something like that. At the bottom of the deck is Temptation, which is the Devil card. Let me see something. No, is there any experience with these cards? Somebody's been overthrown. Wait, this was the last card that came out though. Let me show you though. First card I got is the Ace of Pentacles. The second card I got is Desire, which is the Chariot card. This is Lover's Path Tarot. A lot of the cards got couples in them, but this could be about somebody coming towards you in love. They desire you or something like that. They want to come towards you, desire to come towards you. Anyway, this is what also came out. This is the Emperor. It says power. Okay, it's in reverse. Arthur and Guinevere is in reverse though. He said, you be on my back like a cardigan. I don't know somebody be on your back like a cardigan. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is transformation, which is Scorpio energy, Persephone, and Pluto. Which is one. Well, excuse me. This Emperor came out in reverse. Emperor in reverse, it could be a father figure. It could be some type of, they think they a dictator. And I don't even know why I say that they think that, but whatever. Let me see something. There was a Gunna song that I just was listening to. And I think he said something about, I'm paraphrasing, but something about folks trying to take something from you, but it's like you're grown now. So that's not what's going to happen. Okay. At the bottom there is the Nine of Spades, Judgment. I don't know. Anybody trying to focus my third eye or my crown chakra, rebuking the name of Jesus, bitch. Talking about the Ace of Coins. This for Pisces, Summer Rise of Venus. Last half of May 2025. Oh my gosh. I just would like one card, please. Blah, blah, blah. There are any interference with this card. Some of this Ace of Coins for Pisces. Some of this Ace of Coins for Pisces. Last half of May 2025. Prince of Cups came out in reverse. And then Prince of Cups is at the Princess of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting. Okay, the same suit. And then I'm looking at the top of the deck, I'm looking at the Six of Cups. This could have been somebody that's like a soulmate, and like, but they on the dark side, okay? It's like a soulmate. Maybe God had a blessing for both of y'all, but they're on the dark side or something like that. And I don't know. Let me see something. Talking about this Prince of Cups in reverse. It could be another water sign or something like that. Triumph. Triumph is the world card. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo energy, triumphant. I mean, it could have to do with the internet, new cycles, Princess of Cups. It made me feel like whoever's sending me some shit to my heart chakra, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. But besides that, Princess of Cups, you could have ended a cycle with this person. And then I was gonna say psycho. Somebody could have been a psycho. What? I don't know, but maybe you was done. Like, I don't know. Like, you see this person. It's kind of like when somebody shows you who they are, you believe them. But I kind of feel like you bent see who this person were, or they kept showing you, and you maybe I don't know what you was doing, but until you was finally like, oh, it's quiet. I'm looking at the two of staves, two of wands. Somebody could be spying, could be scrying. I think that when I split the deck. Let me see. There are any interference with these cards. Some of this desire. Somebody wants to move forward with you. It could be somebody who's like a past life soulmate. This could be somebody that you haven't met before, but you haven't met before in this lifetime. Look at this. This your boo thing. This your husband. This your wife. I don't know, but Forest Days came out. Look, this song right here is Michael. It was this Jackson 5. I want you back. Somebody wants you back. Look, when they had you to yourself, they didn't even want you around. Anyway, Forest Days, which is the Four of Wands. Somebody's moving forward towards marriage. Anybody sending me some shit to my heart chakra, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and I send that shit back to you. Times 2,000. If you send me good shit, I appreciate that too. And I send that back to you. Times 100,000, really? 100,000, okay? I don't know, but let me see. Princess of Staves at the bottom of the deck. Princess of Wands. Xena Warrior Princess energies. I don't know. It's springtime now. So hot girl spring, hot girls, I don't know. It made me feel like you on some independent, like go getress energy, and somebody want to put a baby in you. Look, fertility, empress energy. Somebody want to take somebody want to take those pictures with you, like those family photos with you. Fertility. Y'all could be from different backgrounds. You don't have to be. Don't look at my nails. Okay, they're atrocious. Anyway, next to it, behind it, is the Five of Spades. Somebody want to fight. Somebody trying to fight me right now while I'm doing this reading. They're probably in their soft mode. Anyway, I flipped the deck. I seen the Nine of Coins. Now that I see you in his arms, Now they want you back because they see you in somebody else's arms or something like that. Maybe they could picture somebody. They could picture somebody else in your arms. Okay. Some of the square states for Pisces, some are rise of Venus. Last half of May 2025. It didn't say give me one more chance to show you that I love you. This is what came out though. I don't know I think that's Tito. I don't really know. Okay. Don't quote me. But this came out in reverse. Okay. The magician is in reverse. So somebody's doing dark magic. I still feel some shit in my heart chakra. Like, bitch, go away. You know, in my heart. Whoever this is, okay? And that's why. Because look at the shit you're doing. Anyway, at the bottom of the deck is the Prince of Coins. Somebody on their path, somebody being responsible. At the top of the deck is Psyche, Princess of Arrows. Okay, somebody could be sending some type of hocus pocus to your forward movement, to your marriage. Okay. Even if you haven't even met this person yet. Yeah, she said, hair down, bills paid. Let's see. This sexy rat. See? Get it sexy. Let me see something. You said they should not have sold their soul. I mean, for what? For trinkets? I mean, for real. Let's be for real. And they even regret for that too, because I just saw the Five of Cups. Some of this magic. Look at the Five of Cups. I just told you. Five of Cups came out because I don't know these folks trying to affect this 9 of coins, okay? Looking good, smelling good, everything good, sovereign. It's all there. I might got something for you. Like you somebody that you could give to people if you want to. You're straight, you're good. And it kind of made me feel like a little bit infinite because of these birds right here. This connection to spirit. She's got all these coins around her, but it's not like the focus, okay? She's not even looking at the coins. The coins just come. She's focused on, I don't know, like well-being, and also what really makes life meaningful. Not like I said, like them selling their soul for trinkets and shit. It's like me finding $100 on the ground, and they claim 99 of it, like it's in my hand. You talking about folks stealing? Let me see some. Let me see about this 5 of cups. Oh yeah, you like it's mine already. It's in my hand, like chill. It's like, what are you doing? Some is 5 of cups for Pisces. Last half of May 2025. Energy harvest, exactly. It's crazy, man. I don't know. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even relate. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm somebody like I got stuff. I got something for you. But I use my discernment. Sometimes I ain't got nothing for nobody. And I don't need nothing from nobody either. But the 9 of Pentacles is like I don't need nothing, you know. Anyway, some of the 5 of Cups for Pisces, Sun, Rise, Venus. This song called Tambourine by Eve. Shake your tambourine, pictures up. Anyway, 6 of Cups came out. Yeah, this could be somebody you knew in a past life. Okay, and they doing magic now. It kind of made me feel like karmic. You know how to say karmic. Anyway, I'm looking at the 4 of Cups and Grace, the Star card, and then the 4 of Cups. Now either you playing this person to the left or they played you to the left. And then now they realize that you're a star and they're sad. But I kind of feel like they knew that. I kind of feel like you could have had, when I said like different cycles with this person showed you who they were, and you could have maybe still swim around. You could make sure, like this you for real? Okay, like now I know for sure I'm not coming back because I know for sure how you act. I know for sure how you act. But what I was gonna say, maybe this person only did something one time, but it's like your soul remembers the type of shit they be on. Or are you done with the merry-go-round or something like that? Behind Grace is the Princess of Spades, Princess of Wands. To me, this is Xena Warrior Princess energy. You're going after all your goals. You excited. You're not thinking about no man. You're not thinking about no woman. You're thinking about your life. Okay? What you got going on, what you would like to do with your day, with your week, with your month, with your year, with your life. You think about yourself. All right? And then the 7 of Spades, get back, but you don't remember like that. It's like if they were sending some type of magic for you to feel like, oh, I got my crown on my head. Oh yeah, in the song, the Gunna song, it said something about like I'm grown now, so like you can't take my throne type shit. You can't take my throne type shit because I'm grown. It's something like that. Anyway, that's what it makes me feel like because her crown is not on her head, but she still got the crown in her hand. Somebody could have been doing some magic for you to say like that, but you got your boundaries up. This could be somebody that's blocked that you block. It could be a group of people, it could be a group of hoes that be doing that hocus pocus for 3 of Cups. I don't be trusting those 3 of Cups. They do depend on the surrounding cards. Now, somebody could have also been doing magic so that you wouldn't know who to trust and you'd be blocking everybody out. Because there could be some people around you that could bring you some type of emotional fulfillment. Okay? And then the other card, the next card that comes out is transformation, Scorpio energy, Persephone and Pluto. Something about it could be about transitioning. It could be about transforming more than meets the eye. I don't know. I'm looking at awakening. Okay, somebody could awaken to something. You could awaken to something. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see some. But you ended this with this, whoever this person is, somebody from your past life, or she said in the song, she said, a nigga that made me mad. I'm back outside. She said, I'm back outside. A nigga that made me mad again. I don't know. You could have been like, somebody, okay. Like if somebody was trying to take you off your square, you're not letting that happen. You're staying in the energy of where you feel secure. You feel secure when you're powerful, when you're in your power, and when you feel peaceful, and you could just talk to people regular. Like you don't gotta. You ever talk to somebody and it's like you gotta talk fast or something like that? Now, sometimes I be talking fast. I be talking fast, but you ever talk to somebody and it's like they ask you something and you answer it and then they talking like what? Like can you stop? It's like they're trying to get you to trip up or something like that. Take out a resonates, but talking about this power in reverse. All right, this somebody, and then it's not just something about taking something to the grave. But I'm looking at the 8 of spades. She said, you know, funny ass bitch, I'm rude. Anyway, 8 of wands came out. Somebody sent a projection. Okay. Princes of coins at the bottom of the deck. I feel like something about your responsibilities. Somebody could be looking up to you, Virgo energy, how you handle your responsibilities. Anyway, behind the Princess of Cups, yeah, it could be a blue thing. 2 of Cups behind there. And looking at the 10 of spades, maybe somebody made you feel like, maybe somebody could feel like having relationships could be burdensome. However, I feel like all relationships aren't burdensome. Some relationships could feel you if you feel like you don't got no burdens. Now, I might be saying this in a theory because maybe I didn't have nobody around me that long. But it's somebody that you're choosing for your wife, your husband, Romeo, Juliet, tradition, the Hierophant, or somebody also that God chose for you. Well, to be honest with you shouldn't have no burdens. I don't know who you believe in, but you know, you could give your burdens to God and you could just live your life. Okay. Anything you can do, you just give it to God and then you could be in that 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles energy, and then you could attract somebody that's on that same vibration type shit. And yeah, that way, and they would be an asset to your life. It wouldn't be a liability. Anything like baggage and shit like that, like able to take care of it, take care of it themselves. It just made me feel like when I go outside, it's like I'm trying to go outside not needing anything, not wanting anything. Like I'm straight. And that's a different type of energy. Like you go outside and you straight, it's like you could really embrace life and enjoy life and bring to people and share with people and stuff like that. This man with no hate at all, none but love. Always right way, God's way. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm looking at the 6 of coins. This is you being given to earth energy. At the top of the deck is the Prince of Spades, which is the Prince of Wands. 9 of coins. You're at a place right now where people not needing everything. If you don't need anything, it attracts everything to you. You know, the world could seem kind of paradoxical, but it's like people that got that needy desperation energy. It's like people like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Stay away from me. But I'm just trying to get my needs met. And it's like, you're an adult. You gotta meet your own needs. You gotta do it for yourself. You gotta meet your own needs. Who even knows what you need if you don't know? Anyway, and then you figure that out. And then even if you whatever it is that you need, you could need other people. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you'll know, you'll be aware of what need they're meeting or some shit. I don't know. But this is the card that with the Prince of Coins, Earth energy. I'm looking at the Seven of Arrows, sneaking and geeking, stealing and dealing. I don't know. Seven of Arrows, Seven of Swords, and then I'm looking at the Princess of Cups. Somebody, the way that they went about their path, it was the wrong way. They could have been focused on getting money. And there's nothing wrong with focusing on money, but I kind of feel like focusing on money, like it should be in your peripherals. Like, like do something where like the money's gonna come, like the money's coming. That's not really your focus because people be doing shit that they're not really interested in. And it's like the money's the main focus, and then it's like they don't really be fulfilled, like meaningfulness in their life. Anyway, I'm looking at the Swords, Ten of Arrows. This could be somebody that you had your heart open to with the Princess of Cups. And you could have cut that out. I'm looking at Justice. This card be making me feel like spiritual spouse energy. Okay. Or maybe you already got somebody in mind that you're dealing with and you just focused on your work. But this the background of this card is her having a lot of suitors, but she already had a main person, but they was having adventures in life, living their life and shit. And she's working. And then they ended up having some type of, I don't know, the contest or something like that. All the suitors ended up getting slayed by her spiritual spouse. I want to say spiritual spouse. It don't gotta be 3141. Because he's like in the fire. He's like in the background. Shooting arrows. There are any experience with these cards. Some about the Prince of Coins for Pisces. We'll just get one card. Usually, some about this Prince of Coins for Pisces. Looking at the Strength card, Leo energy, and the Four of Coins. I don't know if this person, if it do resonate with you, like some spiritual spouse shit, or somebody trying to be in your energy for a point. You're open to newness. Maybe maybe you don't hate this person, but it's like they're in your energy. I don't. Maybe it's a new person too. But I'm looking at the nine of cups, emotional fulfillment at the top of the deck. It's the Six of Coins. Somebody being given to. Be mindful of somebody trying to give to you because they don't want you to leave. Okay. Oh, now all of a sudden they want to do right. Now all of a sudden they got that act right. Okay. And then next wisdom, which is the high priestess, is temptation. It's the double card. In the song, he said, "Ain't no way they gonna compete." I'm looking at the Three of Coins. You could really be focused on work. If somebody trying to trip you up, somebody trying to trip you up with love, like you ain't never been in love before. Like what? I don't know. It just makes me feel like somebody trying to knock you off, knock you off your square, or have you in your emotions. But that's why the King of Cups, which is y'all. I'm looking at fertility, the Empress energy. I'm gonna wrap this up, okay? But why was this Scorpio? This for Pisces. Somebody who had like limited emotions for you, or they was like manipulative, or you couldn't really trust their love offer. They could be watching you on the internet if you're on the internet, or they could simply be watching you like you ended the cycle, you ended the phase with them, and they're out of your life. Okay. Especially if there's operating in double energy, your angels are not letting you backtrack. Okay. When you was around this person, you could have had a lot of anxiety. It could have caused a lot of trouble for you. Depending on the household you grew up in, if you grew up in a chaotic household, then maybe the energy felt like you was right at home. Okay. But I'm looking at the Eight of Arrows. I put the deck. I'm looking at the double temptation. Okay, somebody could be in some self-induced prison. or this relationship had you in a prison within yourself. It's like, what? I love this person, but they're not good for me, or some shit like that. So you could have learned from this experience. Again, Dr. Sabi, I'm looking at the High Priestess. Now I'm looking at Fortune. It's like, even if you had a relationship where it didn't work out, you're not bitter about it. You take it, you like, thank you, God. Now I got this lesson, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I know something that I didn't know before about myself and about other people. Okay. I was gonna say about my family, so maybe talk about your family, like you learned something. Also, somebody could have their health affected by, because this perfect health came out. Somebody could have their health affected by that toxicity, like catching up to them arguments every day about nothing. Okay, shit like that. It's just giving like South Node. People in their South Node catching up and wanting you to be a part of it. But it's like you could have different thoughts from how you was raised, and you could be sharing that with other people. Okay, you could be sharing your wisdom with other people. Because some people, I suppose, some people learn the easy way. Some people learn the hard way. Some people learn by you telling them. Some people learn by they got to experience it themselves. And you would think that, like, oh, I went through this. I don't want you to go through it. But you got to use your discernment, because sometimes people will make some shit up and act like they did some shit. You got to use your discernment, because sometimes people, they're not living the life that you live in. They don't even know. They don't even know what you got going on, because they haven't made it to that level or some shit like that. You got to use your discernment, because sometimes the people that tell you some shit, advice is like, mm-mm. It's like what they're telling you, they don't know anything about it. So it's kind of like, why they're talking about it. It's, I don't know, it's insane to me. You know how people be like, oh, like know it all type energy? Me personally, I don't be about myself. I be on some, I know what I know. When I speak, I'm speaking about what I know, and I'm always open to it might change. But so far, so good. This is what I believe. This is what's going on. Anyway, this one came out. Past life, present power. Something about this hourglass and this cobra. Okay. Pisces, as the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources on the inside. No need to go outside to insist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. Okay? This would also be what you getting out into the world with this Sagittarius energy. I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm gonna get a fortune. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe if you know. If you'd like a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. If you would like to tip your reader, my cash app's in the description. It's very much appreciated. Never expected, but very much appreciated. This for Pisces. Let me get it. Let me get it. That was a half one. I'll put it back in. I don't know why I put it back, but look. Pisces, you will soon get something special because of your charm. Type of way. 1, 14, 17, 28, 37, 47. That's your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to KLB J Redman for conversing with me, interacting with the channel. Thank you so much, y'all. All right. I'll holler at y'all. Peace out. Check out your other zodiac sign readings. Okay, they're posted later on.